It's my turn, and I'll cry if I want to. All right. I goodness gracious, I forgot to put in the notes for part one, the disclaimer notes, I'm pretty sure. I uploaded it, I put it on Twitter. Now I gotta remember to do it for part two, which just uploaded, so I'm getting behind the ball already. But it's time to do some more ripping. This is part three. Let's go. Let's buy them. Let's get them in there. All right, X this out. Yep. All right. What are we gonna pull? What are we gonna pull today? I should have done serial poker with this. That's what I should have done. Shadow, nothing. 22. Onyek. Shadow. Pacers. Okay, series two. Series two. Let me see this Onyeka. The base set moments for series three, I gotta tell you, they may not be all that scarce or all that valuable yet, but they sure are cool to watch. Nice, not a nice stuff. Well, it's not a stuff, but it's a nice it's a nice gimme. It's like a cross between a steal and a block, honestly. What are you going? You calling it a block? It's a midair steal, is really what it is, right? It's a midair steal. That's funny. I don't think I've ever known that those were possible before. Yeah, it's a midair steal. Nice TJ. Yep, little bunny. All right, 48K. Drew Eubanks. I care about you so little. That's a nice block, though. Moving on. What's going to be our surprise? We got two non-base set moments in the last 10 packs. Ooh. What's this? 1301. Stroman Swift. Woo! This dunk. Oh my goodness, man. With the baggy shorts flying like that. Oh my goodness. Come on. Watch it again. Watch. Yes. Whatever that means. Yes to that. But also, let's see it again. Let's see it again. Come on. No, wait. Let's see it again. Whew. This man, if you know, man. All right. Whew, that's awesome. I love that moment. I already have 3 of them. And I'm not ashamed at all. I love that moment. So what's this now? So I guess there's only one chance at a non-base LE, right? So I guess if I got Stromile, that means I wasn't getting a rare or a legendary in this pack. I don't know about the next one, or the one after that, the one after that, or the one after that, or the one after that. But let's see what happens. Oh, this is fun. Is this not fun? Come on, Caleb Martin. Send me going here. What the? I'm not making any sense anymore. Aaron Neesmith. Mr. Smith. Ooh, that's a hammer right there. What's this? Nothing. Ty Jerome, former Phoenix Sun, of course. Drafted by the Phoenix Suns. Not exactly having a lot. Oh, nice. Nice behind the back. Yeah. Oh, I should have really waited for that, but it doesn't matter. It's Kevin Hurts. You've all seen it before. Nice little half a floater layup sort of thing. Pack 4. Let's go. Okay, that one we just revealed has no shadow, and this one has no shadow, really. 55. Will Barton. 32. Josh Green. Something. Nice. Okay. Nice little midair. Oop. Like sort of layup fake. Ooh, nice. Almost botched. Will Barton grabbed it at the tip of his fingers, pushed it in, sort of. Oop. But 48,660. Nasir Little. Oh, if that had been the TSD, we'd be talking, but that is not the TSD. It's nice nonetheless. But here we go. Next pack. Oh, I gotta get back in the queue. I forgot to get back in the queue, man. Why didn't you guys remind me? Oh yeah, it's not a live stream. No, duh. Let's go back in the queue. I'm not gonna watch that whole thing. Okay, same as before. 26. It was like 2,000 people before. Yeah, I should have got in faster. Would have gone faster, but alas, need a little time to eat something. I think I'm getting a little Getting a little dizzy here, a little lightheaded maybe. Clax, Durant to Clax. Nice finish above the hoop there. I should have looked at the shadow. Doesn't matter. Nikhil with the longest, is that the longest last name in NBA history? Nice. I had the TSD. It was one of my first purchases with the Top Shot debut, but again, Nikhil showing the wingspan, the reach, the lateral quickness, the mobility in the air, yeah, the athleticism, yeah, absolutely. He's a really promising young guard. If he learns to shoot, he could be really something. But for the moment, he's kind of just a question mark X factor kind of guy. Struce. Oh, yep, we saw this one already. Smang. That's nice. View my progress. I got Strawball Swift. I have this whole set already, but I got Strawball Swift, baby. Come on. Wait, what is all this? Find moments in this set. Have I never seen this before, or have I not been paying attention? Either way, it's interesting that there are sets listed here that are not included in this. Okay, whatever, be that as it may. All right. Next up will be, it's going to be a minute. It's going to be maybe a half hour or something like that. But let's put him back. Put him back where we found him. Trade in Nikhil, Claxton, Struce, Barton, Nasir, Green, Neesmith, Herder, Ty, Jamichael, Caleb, TJ, Drew, Onyek, and 14 on top of 20 would be 34. That is an even number. It does not go evenly into 2, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to that. Evenly into 2. It is not divisible by 2. Yeah, it's not divisible by 4, but it is obviously divisible by 2. We'll get there. We'll do it. That's traded in now. What we got now here, 24.33. Okay, trade is pending. Great. Got any new marketplace things to look at? Marky Mark. I bought this for $5 thinking he was going to be in a challenge at some point. He was retiring and he would be important and people would buy him. Lakers fans and Grizzlies fans would want his last moment, his Top Shot finale, as it were. And they didn't. They just valued it like a 40K. Donovan Mitchell, obviously involved in the challenge. Sabrina Ionescu, the best you can get. See, I didn't realize that they didn't put extra Asias in the WNBA packs. See, I thought that that Asia was in the best of 21 packs, but she's not. It's Sabrina. See, I was doing that on Steady Breaks, and Steady was like, or Prime was like, nah, man, you can't get an Asia in those. So I was like, I didn't know that. Because I was trying to find the best of 2021 pack page, and there really, I don't think there is one. Oh no, there is. No, I found it, and she wasn't in there. But I thought maybe they were just in those reward packs that we got at the beginning of the W series. All right, I guess, yeah. I for some reason didn't remember that. Let me see this again. I'm sorry, I was talking over Sabrina here. How rude of me. How absolutely rude of me. Nice. That's a deep one. Yeah, that's tough with somebody in front of you like that. That's nice shot. Absolutely. Anybody get into the gift? Did anybody get into the gift? Because yeah, that pass is a gift right there. Joe Ingles should be thanking his lucky stars that Donovan Mitchell made that pass. Goodness gracious, he falls over. Yeah, no, that's actually a cool moment. If I cared about the gift, then I would maybe pick that up. But I don't really have. I can't see myself picking up random sets at this point. How are we on this? 23.54. Yeah, it's going to be a minute. Jeremy Grant. This is Series 2. Excuse me. This is Series 2. Jeremy Grant now, Portland Trailblazer. That's all right. That's not really writing home about that. Did I get any more gifts from Steady? No. I didn't get any more gifts from Steady. You want to check out Leaderboards real quick, just where I'm at, because I actually am curious. Nope, you're in the wrong place. Got to get used to this, obviously. But okay, Phoenix, I got to be top. Okay, 19. That's where I was last. Chicago, I'm not putting a ton of stock on that, but 89. Philly, 48. I dipped a little. I was 46 last I checked. Miami, 50. I'm not mad at that. We'll see I want to see what things are like tomorrow if some of the international users just start piling on in the interim. And I want to see the marketplace pick up as people buy in order to lock, in order to compete, in order to lock, in order to stay where they're at in rewards. Now, some people are going to obviously have to say, oh, it's not worth it anymore to continue to compete for these rewards because we don't know what these rewards are going to be like. We have no idea. It's very interesting. we're being asked to lock. It makes sense to lock now, and yet we don't know what we're locking for. We just know we're locking for something that's going to be scarce, and we trust in that, and we know it's going to be good. And there's a bunch of overpays where it's like, well, if we're not, it's really just, if we're not going to use our giant, tremendous overpays, and we don't think that there's any chance in the near future that our overpays are going to get back to where they were previously in the marketplace, then we might as well get something for them by locking them, right? Because we can still use them in challenges. So dual usefulness there. Pelicans 121. Yeah, I'm not really sure I want to do anything with the Pelicans one. Spurs 106. And Phoenix, Philly, Miami. Yeah, no, I'm comfortable with this. And what was the other one? Chicago. Brooklyn, I had looked at, is clearly very competitive. I'm not on here. But see, 50 is 37K. Very popular one. I have a feeling the Knicks are similar. Are the Knicks similar? Pack Rip, wherever you are, I'm sure you're Jones to stay competitive in this one. But 18. Interesting. There's more of a Nets presence there. I think the Nets thing has to do with Kyrie and Kevin Durant having rares and legendaries that are so out of series, and because KD was hurt for a year and Kyrie was doing Kyrie things for a year, so there's a less rares and legendaries for them, which means that they were more scarce, which means that the price stayed higher, which means that the threshold for leaderboards stay higher. So that's going to be an interesting experiment to see which teams have the most interesting or the least number of rares and legendaries, and if there's a weighting on certain guys. Like if Kyrie is, like, let's look at Nets rares for a second and see. You want to check this out? See if there's wait. Okay, yeah, no, we know what that is. If there's a premium on, like, let's see what the structure of Nets rares is. Okay, so yeah, that's one thing right off the bat where I'm absolutely confident. See, oh no, excuse me. No, that's OKC. I'm tripping. So there are running backs that people paid much more for, that they're like, okay, we're gonna lock them. But there's only 275 of them, and not everyone has them. So, but yeah, is it enough to get? Is locking a Paul Pierce, a Kevin Garnett? How many running back set holders are there? Let's check this out, shall we? If you hold running back, if you're one of 49 people, you could lock a Ray Allen and a Kevin Garnett and a Brook Lopez there, because there are 3 Nets in this series. Let's go back. Go back. Come on. What am I looking at here? What am I looking at? What's happening? Why go back? Wow, that was unnecessarily frustrating. Sometimes when you press back 3 times and it just works, and then sometimes you do it and it doesn't. So KG, Paul Pierce, and where's Brook? There he is. So if you had locked all 3 of those, there's a real chance you might be up to, honestly, you might be up to 80,000. Okay, 1994, just wanted to check. You might be up to 80,000 if you locked all 3 of those and you weren't a Nets fan. And that's the thing. You have to be very careful about the leaderboards you get into, because if the reward isn't going to be worth your time, and you've locked these very valuable moments for a year, you really have to be sure that they're moments that you can live with and hold. Like, I know that as much as anything, I'm keeping my running back 0506 set. And I might as well lock the ones that are the least accessible. And I did. And I wanted to see what would happen with them. And I assumed to an extent these rewards are going to be valuable. Hello, Dottie. You're everywhere, of course. And yeah, so is it? Oh, see, top 20 is 80K. Everyone does not have 80K total. Some people have locked 80K in net score. I'm not that surprised by that. See, but on the contrary, so there's a real, if the distribution curve is like, it very much spikes up at the end for the Nets, because it goes from 37K at 50 to 80K in the top 20. Probably caused by those running backs and maybe a few Kevin Durant MGLEs and Kyrie MGLEs and things like that. Whereas for us in the Suns world, 21K is the top. You can be in the top 50, and to be in the top 20 is 51K. So clearly the Nets have more valuable moments that you can stack to get a higher score. So you can sort of reverse engineer the value of Suns, Rares, and Legendaries and fandoms based on this. And what this is saying is it's a fairly even curve. There's a decent number of people in the 30s, decent number of people in the 40s and 50s, and then up here you have the uber duber super whales up here who I guess collect a lot of Suns. I can't wait for Jay Coleman to get in. He's of course going to knock everybody down a peg, but especially in these because he has, I think, he might have. I think he has like 500,000. He might have 1 million or 2 million Suns. I think he had 500,000 Suns collector score. I don't even know what he has in TSS, but it's a lot. It's far and away the biggest collection for a Suns fan. I don't know where he is. It'd be interesting if Jay Coleman got bounced from number one for all the things he's done. It'd be very, very interesting. But I'm not going to jump to conclusions, obviously. What are we doing in this? 17-14. Okay. Under 2K purchases, or under 2K people in front of me. We're going to get to that. Going to rip. Yeah, I've got to still upload part 2. And everything's happening backwards all the time. And that, I don't even remember what that is. What is this? Oh, I traded in 14 moments. Right. And Suns. Oh, yeah, I'm here. I'm here. You want to take a look at some of the other ones here? Also 5. I think the goal on any team's leaderboard is to have more locked for the leaderboard than Alxo, because if you can, you got to. It's an accomplishment. It just means that you're bigger than a whale who the biggest whale of all, who has every moment, including the ones on your team. So if you've got more of them, it means you've got more value than the person who you've got more value for your team than the person who has equal value for every team, who has all the value possible for every team. But you either overpaid for more of them, or you have more of them, or you stacked, because I don't believe he stacks all that many. Like, he stacks that Josh Richardson MGLE, but other than that, I don't know how much he stacks of every team. And clearly he doesn't have every team completely the same Top Shot score. He may have the same number of moments for some teams, but that's kind of my benchmark, is if I'm beating Alxo, then I must be a pretty big fan of my team, because the guy who has I'm better than the guy who has everything at my team, even though he has more of my team's moments than I do, more additions at least. And sure enough, I am, because I had to make sure that was going to happen. Come on now. Yeah, I really have graduated to quasi whale territory. I know when I crossed that threshold when I bought the Magic Top Shot debut, and yeah, I think I have an obligation to beat Alxo with my own team, because if I don't, what does that really say about me? That the guy who's not a Suns fan is a bigger Suns fan than me, and we can't have that. So Hornets, where's Alxo? Where is he? Oh, Alxo is hiding here. Alxo has not been found in the top 100. Where is he? Did I miss him? He is not. I don't see him in the top 100 for Hornets. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what his strategy is. Okay, Bucks 3rd. I'm going to have to imagine Portland. He's probably number 1, right? No. His team is Portland, and he's 12th. I wonder what his strategy is. I wonder what he's thinking, because he has every moment. Not going to use them all, so I wonder what he's going to do. It's certainly not my favorite team. Yeah, good luck to everybody with that. Obviously, I'm back on my collection for reasons unclear. Marketplace. If you don't mind, I'm going to wait for this to load. I'm going to, sort of try to get something in me, a little food maybe. And, I'll be back with Route 4. I may want to upload that. We'll see if I end up uploading that tomorrow. I'm starting to fade a little bit, but I'm going to try and persevere for you guys. It's going to get more entertaining the more sleepy I get, I'm sure. But, Rip 3. No, this is Rip 3. Rip 4 coming soon. Maybe tonight, but also possibly tomorrow, so don't stay up for it. But all right. Mirror time. Ooh, if you stayed this long. This is your treat. The great wall of mirrors here. Wow. You ever seen those mirrors? A mirror that's reflected into a mirror, and you just keep, this is that, Cool.